My name is Anthony Marcello. I'm 28 years old, and I'm an admissions coordinator at a drug and alcohol treatment facility. I've been sober since December 16th of 2011. My main issues were heroin, opiates, alcohol. I basically started my addiction 14, 15 years old, sneaking beers and, smoking marijuana, things like that. And it just gradually progressed throughout high school, throughout college, which I wound up dropping out of, until it just really took flight. And that's really all I cared about was heroin and alcohol. Really, drugs were my main priority in life. Those actually came primary to my bills. They were first before my bills. I had to make sure I had my fix. That way I could go on with my day. And I kind of got fed up. I was about 22 years old, and I kind of got fed up with the way I was living, the things I was doing, stealing from friends, family. And I was just caught up in so many lies that I didn't know what to do. So I wound up, I had a great idea of deciding to move to Florida on a whim, basically. My mother lives down here. So, I thought, hey, at least I know her. I get a place to stay for a little while until I, meet some people and everything, which, I came to find out was really just a geographical change. I tried to get away from all the drugs, all the alcohol, but it turns out that down here they have drugs and they have alcohol down here as well. They wound up Marchman acting me, which means that I either had to go into a drug and alcohol treatment facility or I had to spend 6 months in jail. And I've been in jail and I didn't want to go back, so I decided to go into treatment. I had no insurance at the time, no money. I basically burned all my bridges in the past. My family wanted to help me, but they would not help me out financially anymore. So I went to a state-run facility. It was not pretty, it was not fun. I didn't know what to think. I knew I didn't want to live the way I was living, but I didn't know how to have fun without the use of drugs or alcohol. I didn't know that there was more to life than going out to bars on the weekends and at nights. So I decided to keep my mouth shut for a little while and listen. So I decided to take some of their suggestions, move into a sober living facility afterwards, because I needed that accountability. I've proven time and time again, when I'm not accountable to anything and I'm free, I'm gonna just run and do what I want. I needed that I needed a little bit more freedom than an inpatient facility, because that was the next step, but I still needed to be held accountable. I do think ARN is important because in this booming industry now, you can do a Google search and pull up millions of results. And the first number you call, you're gonna get someone on the phone who is basically gonna sell you a treatment program, and they're gonna sell you that dream of getting sober. And that may not be the facility for you. Bottom line, it may not be the facility for you. There may be other places out there that you don't know about, because you were sold by that first call. Addiction does not discriminate, and anyone can be an addict, an alcoholic. Somewhere in their lives, if they keep doing drugs, they keep drinking, they're gonna cross this imaginary line, and there's no turning back. It doesn't care if you're black, white, Asian, gay, straight, anything. If you have a facility that would be a best fit for you, it kind of will give you more interaction and more chances to learn, rather than just sitting and waiting for your discharge date. With my last treatment center, I thought I had no options. I thought I had no other outs. This is where my family found for me, for low income, no insurance people. I thought this was my only option. Had I had something like ARN, I may have been able to find something that a little bit better suited me. Although I had a good outcome from my treatment facility, that's not the case with everyone. Calling a place like ARN would be beneficial, because it would find a place that best fits you.